Today, we're chatting with Lavie Popack, founder of Saleboat and CEO of Mpower. And we're talking about deal momentum and how that impacts sales teams. How are you doing today, Lavie?
Fantastic. How are you, Veronica? Thanks for having me.
Doing great. So happy to have you here in our little podcast studio.
Looks really nice, by the way.
Thank you. So to kick things off, what is your definition of deal momentum?
I think it would be easier for me to give a definition of not having momentum. Not having momentum is basically that there is no expectation from either side of something happening in the future.
Oh.
Let's say I'm the account executive. I know that I have to follow up with something. There's an expectation there that something will happen in the future from either side. And when you don't have that expectation, so you don't have a calendar event, or you don't have a task, or you don't have an expectation, that is the point where you're really losing momentum.
That makes a lot of sense. And how do you use deal momentum when coaching your sales team?
There's accounts that have momentum and then accounts that don't have momentum. The accounts that have momentum, it's pretty simple, right? You know what the expectation is, you know what you have to do, and you do it. The issue runs when you lose momentum. How do you coach around that? That generally happens through going into the deals within the pipeline, through the one-on-ones, and addressing each deal that maybe hasn't been contracted in a while, that doesn't have an upcoming task or upcoming event. And I know for myself, when I used to run sales teams, that could be extremely tedious to really find those deals that have lost momentum. You can run a risk of a deal being lost as well by not doing it in a timely fashion.
That's huge. That's the last thing we want, is to lose the deal.
Yeah. We don't want to lose the deals.
So why is it important that you see deal momentum improve over time?
I think we all want to make money, right? When you have lots of deals that fizzle out or stall or go idle, however you want to call it, that's literally a break in the entire system. So we need to really hone in on that break, on those deals that are just starting to lose momentum, and breathe life back into them at the right time, in the right way, in order to sustain a healthy org.
And do you think that impacts morale as well?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just morale in the sales team, it's morale in the marketing team, it's morale in the success team, it's morale in the managers and the leaders, morale in the investors, right? And when a salesperson doesn't hit quota because they have deals in their pipeline that are losing momentum, sometimes you just don't have visibility into it either. Not only leads to losing morale, but also leads to potentially losing your job too. When really the account executive could be excellent at what they do.
There's a lot at stake here with deal momentum
100%.
then.
And it's interesting because it's the type of thing that people don't really think about too much, in my opinion. I think people think about pipeline reviews, right? Pipeline reviews happen, but you're not really thinking about it from the perspective of exactly what is the point that you're losing momentum. It's important to focus on the big deals, the deals that are exciting. It's important to think about those, of course, but you need to kind of shift the mindset as well and start thinking more about what are the deals that I'm kind of losing right now. I'm kind of losing the momentum, I'm kind of losing the energy. I'm losing the excitement maybe from the client side, and I want to put some more energy and attention there because that's easily forgotten.
And you got to put that energy in to bring it back to life.
Put the energy in.
Yes, we love to see it. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Lavie. Leaders, how do you use deal momentum with your team in your day-to-day? Let us know.
Let us know.